Hello.
Hi, stream.
We're on a 2-minute delay because I didn't change my delay from. Oh no, wait, 20-second delay. I didn't change my delay from streaming something else the other day. So nice. If you guys say anything dumb, I can pull the stream in time.
I'm about to do a pro gamer move.
Stop stream, discard delay, ban Brad from everything.
Yes. Hey, that's a kindness to me. Better banned than canceled.
Fair.
Ban from real life.
Quote from PG streamer PewDiePie.
I'm gonna kill you, bury you in your yard, and assume your identity.
No, guys, we gotta all be like Ninja and just talk about how nice and how many values we have, but then actually just be the most toxic motherfuckers to each other in this chat.
Dude, Ninja's still relevant that you're bringing him up.
Bully anyone.
He was the only one I had a reference for in my head as to a streamer who pretends to be wholesome but is super toxic. I'm sure there's a bunch of
Tyler Blevins, yeah, he's a cunt. And his wife's like worse than he is. His wife's a cunt too. Good thing we don't have any sponsors. This is solely my opinion. Fuck Ninja and his cunt of a wife.
All right, so quick recap for both the players because we lost like 2 hours of stream last week.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened. It said it was streaming. It was fine. And then I got the email that was like, oh, hey, your VOD's ready. I was like, wait, what? But I checked it and it was still fucking going. But yeah, Twitch.
So at this point, a week you don't have problems with the software is more of a surprise.
It wasn't even the software. It had to be Twitch. It was on Twitch's end because the software had no problems. I checked.
But so yeah, you all finally made it to Falthier, the land of the elves. After some quick surveying of the lands and a couple of our homeland elf boys doing some investigations, you were able to kind of pinpoint where you were. You were somewhere southeast of the Gleaming Cove, but much farther west from the original destination, which would have been somewhere near Laeridan. You talked to Schmidt, you helped him get the boat on the vessel onto land. He told you he needed some components to create his Captain Schmidt in a bottle, vessel in a bottle spell, so he could transport the vessel to his plot of land, which is outside of Glairden. He asked if you could pick him up some stuff. He needs some sage, some candles, just a little bit of Manicore's blood. No big deal. Basics. After some discussion, you all decided to travel along the coast to make your way to Glairden to continue your travels farther west, farther eastward to the wastes, to Zephyral, the home of tieflings. So messages were sending to the broker, to a very happy dad. You were ambushed.
I have a wholesome parent moment.
You were ambushed by bandits along the coast, which is very uncommon for Faltherian travels. Usually, the guard keeps these roads pretty well protected. After dispatching of the bandits via bear attack and other horrific means, Suji and Valir, you were able to pull some of the weaponry off of some of these bandits and realize that most of them were carrying Faltherian military rapiers. What this means, who knows? But times have definitely changed in the few years that many of you have been gone. But the rest of your travel went pretty uneventful. And after a couple of days traveling the coast, you could see in the distance the port city, what you assume has to be Glairden.
Hey, DM, quick question for you.
Sure.
As a former member of the Faltherian military, will I have any symbol or something, any sort of thing that would indicate, in case we do encounter current Faltherian military, that I am, a vet, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, you would have. You never rose to station. You only just did your basic military training. But
Yeah. I didn't. I assumed I was basic, but
yeah.
still.
So you'd still have at least the paperwork, basically saying like, "Hey, I'm from Falthier. I completed my military service." Things of that nature. You wouldn't have like an emblem or anything, but you would have the appropriate documents.
Okay, I was just curious in case those were actual military and we encounter more in the future. I just wanted to see if I could prove that I was too.
Yep. But we pick up with the party just outside of Glairidan. It's probably about midday. Is there anything you wish to do before you enter the town?
I got nothing. I don't even know what town we're at. I'm just here.
Let me look at Roll20. Okay. It's pretty much just us with us. We got Big Robot Man.
Yeah.
Nothing too out of the usual for our party going on. Let me do a history check. Do I know anything about this town?
Sure. Make a history check.
Get into it. There it is.
14, not too bad. Yeah, so it is it's the largest port city, but then the second largest coastal city on Felthair. Largest coastal city, obviously being in the Gleaving Cove. You're not, it's a port city. It's where a lot of major business between Vertrag and Nelfine kind of goes in and out of here. But you never really made it down here. It's not your neck of the woods.
As we approach, like, how big is the city? Like,
so in scale, it is bigger than Port Aerosmith. So docks look like, and I believe I described this last time. As you approach, you can see there is a very large set of docks that extend into the water. It looks like it could probably house anywhere from 150 to 300 ships at any given time. There's probably maybe only a quarter of that in dock right now. But yeah, other than that, you see pretty large cityscape that you're approaching. You're still a little ways off, but you can start to see familiar signs of like the elven architecture and the different buildings that are starting to catch your eye. Just for Valir, for Revi, and for Suji, things that show that you are closer to home, even though this may not be your home per se.
Got it. Yeah, can you remind me? The Manticore was supposed to be somewhere around this town? There was supposed to be one around here? Or we were just here for the horses?
So, I mean, Captain Schmidt said he knew a guy in town that he usually gets his like supplies from. But also, after you guys kind of discussed the plan, about possibly taking an airship from the capital straight to the waste. Schmidt kind of said, like, I mean, if you pay enough and you find somebody with a private ship, you might be able to swing that, but more practically, you probably want to just get horses and carts and kind of make the trek yourself.
Got it. Okay. Did he name the person we're supposed to meet?
You forgot to ask.
Hey, did anyone so we're supposed to be getting this fucking manticore's blood. Who did you say we're going to about this?
I don't know. I thought we were just gonna try to find some manticore blood.
No, he referenced some. What was the? Oh, god damn you all! I will cast a sending message.
All right.
Schmidt, it's Ravi. You didn't give us the fucking name of the person with the manticore's blood. Please let us know, as well as any other relevant details.
Revy, you wait a minute, 2 minutes. You don't get a response.
Oh, what time is it, roughly?
About midday.
A bit concerning. He's not responding to my message.
Maybe he's drunk.
I hope so. Well, if he's dead, there's nothing we can do about it now. Hopefully he's just drunk. I can try again later. But in the meantime, how about we do a bit of exploring? It's been a while since we've been to a prominent town like this.
Boring it is, I
Yeah.
guess.
Personally, I'm going to go, and others are welcome to come. I'm looking for two things. I'd like to see if they do have any magic purveyors in the city. Something to supplement the additions I've made to my spell book. And then if you'd like to accompany Suji, I wouldn't mind looking to see if they have a forge. Assuming you're still willing to assist on our little project.
Yeah, I could probably do that. This might be decent downtime since it took us a while to travel here. And now I assume we could find some horses or some kind of way to travel back to the vessel.
I would think the horses and carts will be the easy part. We do have plenty of coin.
Yeah, I would say mostly comes down to which direction Zaishuri's family's at, or, the tieflings. If it's even a known location, should I say.
Well, we know that the wastes, at the very least, are to the east, but we theoretically, we have to head back, west along the coastline to bring him his supplies, assuming he's alive.
I need a new suit and to be buffed.
So yeah, probably in the meantime of you guys traveling back there and coming back, I could probably have it almost done.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So, that's a good idea. If you're willing to stay and work on it, Suji, and we could go there. So how about we start off, and Suji and I can head off, and if Suji, if you would like to accompany me, trying to find a magic purveyor as well, and someone wants to go with 7, maybe locate a tailor, any other mundane things we might need, and maybe Zaishuri can go off and find us some horses.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. 7, I'll accompany you for you to get some nice fancy threads.
Thank you, Volier.
All right. That's right, everyone. It's a shopping episode. Jump in.
It seems like the perfect time for one, given that Rose is here. So yeah.
The funny thing is, I was prepared for it to be a shopping episode before Rose was here because, well, you guys in a new town and you got coin, so
Yeah, we haven't done any shopping in some time. That's for
Have
sure.
coin will shop.
Yes.
Must buy things.
Must buy things. I guess I should probably pull up my character sheet and see how much gold I actually have on me.
You have a lot of gold, including party
I
gold.
would assume we all have a lot of gold.
I found a new Warforged suit.
I need to find something.
Yep. So DM, whenever I can, I would like to start looking for both of those things.
Look at the new set. So clean.
oh, he's dropping a new drip. Scott 57. I like.
Yeah. Like there's other ones with suits, but they look small.
DM, just so I can be prepared in case I do find a place. Are you gonna list stuff available, assuming I find a place with spells, or is this one of those I should be providing you a list type of deal? It's been a while.
I mean, if you have a list of what you're looking for, it could help. But I do, yeah. I need investigation checks from everybody looking for shit.
I am highly invested in finding what I need to in this town, so I am going to enhance my ability on that.
Cool.
I'm only trying to help look for the magic shop. I have no direct interest in anything
I'm
at the
just
moment.
looking for a forge.
I am going to be keeping an eye out for obviously Church of Sornland, but
Cool.
might wander off on my own.
All right, sorry, let me do that investigation check real quick. Sorry, I was trying to pull up my sheet.
No worries.
All right, Raviel, put you into your own window. There we go. Be with advantage. All right.
Oh,
All right, fantastic. So, just to confirm, we have 7 Valir. I would probably say Saishori going to look for fancy clothes and other nice things.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. And then Suji, Vinteth, and Revi, you guys are going to look for a magic shop. Valir, or yeah. Yes. Vintech, you're looking out for too many V's sometimes.
Yeah.
You are looking out for
My name is actually Vavi now.
yes,
Bobby.
Vavi, Fuji, and
Bobby Voodie's Vintage.
yes. All right.
Exactly.
I was looking for a forge. If you said magic shop, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 of you are going together though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Right, you're splitting off 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it works out because I'm more focused on the magic shop. He's looking for the forge.
Fantastic.
Each of the 2 you guys vote on what 7's new suit should be. My fancy clothes.
Oh yeah, because Vinteth, you can get stuff too if we find rituals. I always forget about that.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so let's start with the easier one, just because it. Let's go with the tailor and the horses. So, the 3 of you going through town, asking around. It doesn't take long. You all start to notice, and I mean, Valir, I think you have a higher passive insight. Comparatively to when you guys were in Port Airysmith, the population here is mostly elf or half elven. Your presence is far more at ease. Like, you're not getting weird looks. Nobody has asked 7 who he belongs to since you walked 8. So going around town, kind of asking around. It's not hard to find a tailor. 7, are you taking something off the rack, or do you want something custom?
I would like something custom. So I don't think elf clothes would fit me.
That is fair.
A little broader, I think.
Cool. So yeah, so you go inside, the tailor takes your measurements. You know, younger elfin gentleman, probably in his early hundreds or so. You know, charming, seems impressed to see impressed to see someone of your make and stature so interested in being clothes, and kind of takes is taking joy of the opportunity to dress you in fine clothes.
Awesome.
It's an interesting sight.
Yes.
They bring out several different fabrics and different brands and styles, different color palettes. What are you looking for? Like what's the drip for 7 gonna be?
7 would like a something a little to offset the color of his body. Highlight the eyes and a little embellishing on it because 7, if anything, as we know, is first class.
All right.
7 likes to stand out a little bit because there's no hiding the fact that he will.
The bougie robot.
Yeah.
Cool. Valir, give me an insight or a history check, your choice.
Dang.
I'll say with advantage too.
Okay.
Roll again. All right. Not a terribly high DC. You start to see again. They're pulling out all these different fabrics, these different textiles, and it's trying to drape them over 7 to get like the color palette to make sure something what will look better on his steel. I want to say skin, but that's not correct.
I need my eyes to pop.
Yes, my hollow robot eyes.
My robot eyes with their glow.
Valir, as certain fabrics are starting to just get thrown about again, this person is taking. You can tell that they dress a lot of elves, a lot of slender builds, and to get the chance to kind of work with this much canvas is, a treat and a challenge to this
Yeah.
person. You do also notice, and it just barely catches the corner of your eye. You see some very familiar tags on a lot of fabrics that start coming out when 7 starts to ask for some of the more high end quality things.
Okay.
That's all. Eventually, over maybe the course of a half hour or so, 7, you pick out the type of fabrics you want, the different color combinations, how you want the cut of the suit, or the. Are you looking for like a full suit, or are you looking for like a tunic type and tunic and pants deal? Like what style is this?
I'm looking for like a nicer dress shirt vest combo, so I can still move
Okay.
because I still have the cloak.
Yeah.
So everything's gonna be nice.
Yeah. You see the challenge, you see the look on their face where they're like, "Oh, so we're keeping the frog mantle."
Yes.
Oh, right.
Okay, that might be all right. You see them start doing like math and trying to figure out, okay, how do I accentuate this mantle as like the centerpiece of and try to work that into the outfit. But eventually they get all your measurements. You settle on a look that you really like and the fabrics you want. How are you looking for, like top of the line, high end stuff, or are you looking for looks good but less expensive, or like where's your bar here?
I want the finest. We'll go high end.
High end.
Go high end. Got all these nice accents that made it all this good for me. I'm like, I don't mind.
Okay.
Seven doesn't give a shit about money. He barely understands it.
Cool.
Just know I get stuff for giving to them.
Cool. So the tailor would let you know it's going to take about a day and a half, 2 days to get everything sewn together and ready for you. And it's going to cost about 800 gold.
800 gold. Oh,
Yeah.
Do I knowing knowing the fabrics and everything like that, do I feel that seven's getting ripped off or not, or do I feel like it's a valid price?
Make an insight check with advantage.
Right.
17. Yeah, look, I mean, looking at what they picked out, it's definitely, he said, the finest fabrics they have. And just that's including labor costs of actually tailoring the suit to him.
Oh.
So
I have one more request. It must be blood resistant.
So it doesn't get destroyed again.
Yeah.
Guy.
I need it to be like hydrophobic. I need the blood of my enemies just to slosh right off of it.
so they can do that for an additional 200.
Sounds good.
So it becomes his forever suit for
Yeah.
1,000 gold. Huh?
Yeah.
Is it also damage resistant?
No, just blood and stuff and viscera slides off easy without the staining.
They're fancy clothes.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good pop. All right, so now I pay now, right?
Yeah, you can either pay it up front or half now and half when you pick it up.
All right, I'll pay half now. I'm gonna pull out 50 platinum pieces. And I will mark it.
All right. You hand over 50 platinum.
There we go.
All right. You see they thank you. They take all the fabrics to the back with your measurements and get to work.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so fancy.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Yeah, I think this suit's gonna look close to look like the second picture I posted. The first one seems too noble for a 7. The second one, it has just all the class. Where I can still move and fight, be unencumbered.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Valir, did you want anything while you were here, or are you guys just heading out?
Hmm. Maybe a nice fabric to go. So when I grip my crossroads, maybe something to match it, make it look nice and fancy.
Okay. So you're just looking for like a bolt of like fabric.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking for like a full one or just like a length of it, like just something you can hang or wrap?
Yeah, just something to wrap, nothing too massive.
Okay, so yeah, so just for a swatch of something.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the pricier side, it'll probably run you about 10 gold. You can probably get like a slightly cheaper one in the 4-ish gold range.
Oh man, full ton.
Later, wouldn't you like something where the blood won't stay on it?
I haven't had any issue with blood getting on me.
Okay.
So I've been pretty good. I'm not as a gruesome fighter as you are, seeing as you like to eat everything, just shred everything.
Oh, I should have requested that my sheet can stretch a little bit. My transformations. It's a little late, isn't it?
mean, we're still here. Maybe he could.
I think that's pretty important
Okay.
to not destroy your stuff. I know I'm not there. I'm just commenting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have that requested when you grow your tail, grow your claws, whatever it may be. I think it might be safe.
I have to re-explain this all to him now. Sorry, there's one more alteration. I need room for when I change.
I'm sorry. Change.
Oh yeah, I grow a tail. My arms and stuff change a bit, and I can grow. It's mostly just for my arms and for a spot for a tail to come through or stretch out, so it's not destroyed. Is that all right? Is that something you can do? Do I have to show them? Blair, do I have to show them?
I I think I don't think he understands or seen anybody like you, so I think you might need to demonstrate for
All right.
him, Seven.
Don't be alarmed if he seems a little mad. He's just
You're not
needs
here.
to get angry.
not
Oh, I'm not there. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard Robbie talk. So
So
okay, you guys are
don't
not.
be alarmed, and then we're gonna first do tail. All 10 feet come out.
Start screaming immediately.
You only have a minute. Get your measurements in now.
Okay, they measure your tail. A minute goes by. You come out of your rage.
All right.
I don't. Okay, so this is gonna sound. In a normal case, this would sound really wrong, but I think for you this might work. Is it okay if I make the pants assless?
Yeah, as long as the back stretches too for the top, it's fine.
I think I can make this work.
All right.
You're getting assless chap suit pants. I hope you're.
Nice.
What is an ass?
Pinky, let's go.
Seven's getting sexy up in here.
Just because there is no conceivable way, non-magically, to make this work.
Yeah, it's
They
okay.
could be spandex, like super spandex.
Would it be all right to make the back of the shirt a little bit longer then, so I don't feel exposed?
Yeah, I could add some like a tail, like little swooshy part that
Yeah.
yeah, we
Oh, it's the penguin tux, right? That has the swoop, the split.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Seven suit. All right.
So yeah,
Thank you.
they take some notes to extend out the back like tails to it essentially to give you a little flap coverage.
Perfect.
God damn it.
This is your life, Roche.
As you explain the clause, unless you were expecting like hand wraps to be a part of this, because it sounds like you're just gonna get like a nice shirt with a vest. The clause shouldn't affect anything of this.
Okay, yeah.
Neither should the claw the mouth.
The maw, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the tail is the big one, and I think
Yeah.
that's probably the best they have for you.
All right. Well, thank you. Sorry for scaring you. That's the only way I can show you it.
That is quite all right. Yeah, give me about 2 days, maybe. Come back around this time in 2 days, and I should have it all at least ready to try on and make sure everything fits well. At that point, if it doesn't, it should be just minor alterations, which we can do probably with you in the shop. But yeah.
All right. Thank you. Oh, Leader, do you think it's gonna look as good as I think it is?
Oh, absolutely. I think everything you asked for, the way they're altering it, the fabric you chose out, you're gonna look very dapper.
Oh, thank you. I hope to one day be as fashionable as you.
You are Seven. You are Seven. And considering that you don't know much about the fashion world, what luxury is, you chose out some pretty nice things, I must say.
Oh, this is luxury.
Yes, it is
Okay.
luxury.
Oh, what's that
The-
mean?
Very
Is it
brand
fancy?
new, very
Brand
high
new?
quality,
Oh, okay.
very strong, very just very how do I say this? You'll stand out more than you already do.
Perfect. All right. God damn it. I'm eventually gonna need a magic suit from once I become a spider.
Oh my god.
I think you may.
They'll cross that bridge when they get there.
Ah,
In my D&D campaign, I have spent 50,000 platinum on clothes.
I've never bought a single weapon except for knuckle dusters that I have never received.
And a couple
get
swords
him
and a
eventually.
couple
Holy weapon.
spears.
I have a trident. I have war picks. I got shovels. Got the javelins. I have a harpoon. All right.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Valir. No, not Valir. Valir. Damn it, I did it again. Vinteth,
Aha.
Suji, and Revi.
Yes, sir.
Yep, the three of you are making your way through town. Again, the three, especially you three. You were in Port Arishmith. You guys are in a bunch of other, Vertragian towns. You're greeted with warm smiles and, again, mostly elven and half elven people walking the streets. There are some other races, you do see occasional halflings and dwarves, but predominantly elvish in nature. And as you guys kind of walk the streets, you ask around, you get very polite answers. Just, oh, you're looking for a blacksmith. When you're asking for a blacksmith, Suji, you're pointed to the other side of town. Kind of in like the working districts, a little bit closer to the docks. They point you to a place called Way Smelt It and Dealt It.
Oh boy.
Gotcha.
And Revi, as you guys are asking around also. Yeah, unlike other towns and people here seem to be at least a little bit more up to date with magic and magic shops that are in town.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're easily pointed towards Lenny's Absurdities.
Lenny's Absurdities. Got it.
That place, that's a smaller spot in the center of town towards like the market district.
Okay, so the that would be closer then.
From where you guys entered, yeah.
Got it. So how about we hit Lenny's Absurdities first, and then we can make our way over to the Forge, and Vinteth, if you'd like to accompany us there as well, you can.
Sure.
That
Lenny's
makes sense that the Forge would be
Absurdities.
the last.
Lenny's Absurdities.
So, other thing to keep in mind, this is a major city. Therefore, any base equipment you guys are looking for, do not feel free to ask me about it. If it's things like rope, climbing gear, like anything that basic standard stuff.
Magical paper and ink, and then incense for the find familiar spell. Just hand wave those, subtract the gold, and add them to my sheet if I want them. Okay, got it. Thank you.
So yeah, anything base, don't feel free to not. We don't have to bog down time on that shopping on that. This is a major city. Just subtract the gold totals. Or if you don't see the gold totals, you can sign them when you're looking on 5e tools. Usually list like how much. If not, just send me a list, like compile a list of what you're looking for, and I'll just shoot you a gold total.
Got it. Sounds good to me.
But you find your way through town to Lenny's Absurdities. Again, you see, you make your way through this market. Plenty of stalls with fresh produce and fishmonger and different merchants peddling wares. A couple of different carts. You come up to this. It sticks out in the way that it's not. It's all elven make of the building, but where a lot of the buildings surrounding and a lot of the buildings you've passed have been this, fine woodworking and stonework and elegantly carved and polished. It's still very elegant and carved and polished, but it's like the walls are bright pink and there's purple banners waving, like strung from the shingles, and it stands out because of how ostentatious it is. And it's just kind of plopped right in the middle of this market. Single story, probably from your best bet, maybe 30 by 30 building.
Got it. Roach, just so you're aware, I have a list of firsts and seconds.
Yep.
I still don't have it. I'd be interested in. I hadn't gotten to the thirds yet,
No worries.
but I have basically a large list that just then includes all thirds. I can send you real quick.
Sure.
Or if it would just be easier to hit some the prominent specifically looking for these.
Always helps narrow the search.
Oh, I also need to be buffed and shine, so can we make our way to blacksmith too or no?
Yeah, you guys can, after spending probably about an hour with the tailor and getting everything set up, can start making your way through town. You find out either from the tailor or somebody passing by where the blacksmith is.
All right, thank you.
But the three of you approach Lenny's Absurdities. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll pick up with this hot mess.
It's hot. Hot
Love it.
mess.
I'll try to finish the thirds in the meantime.
The hottest of messes.
I do too have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
And Jennings is coming back soon.
Oh, is he good? Did they finally stop trying to promote that fucking woman that nobody likes? I can't remember her name.
Mayim Balak or whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah, she's terrible.
From Big Bang Theory.
I think the consensus is
I don't
that
even like Jeopardy, but I watched some clips because
I fucking love Jeopardy.
Because Jeopardy stands were freaking out, and I get it, dude. Ken Jennings is amazing. She is terrible. Her cadence, her intonation, just the way she moves,
it's just bad.
Just all of it feels awkward and just awful. I'm not even a Jeopardy fan, and it's so obvious to me watching her. She's not. She should not be hosting it.
All right, I'm back.
Oh. The firsts and seconds are coming to you. I'm still not done with the thirds. Oh, crap. Oh, my thing got messed up. I was trying to do stars.
Stars.
Yes.
It both everything.
All right, that's we'll do it. We'll do it this way instead. I was trying to do stars to indicate the and these are the ones I really want to. What do we do instead? We'll do ampersands. There we go.
Ampersand.
Ampersands. Yeah, because I forgot with Discord's formatting. There we go. I'll have this ready for the future, Roach. I just honestly had forgot today was probably going to be a shopping episode.
No worries.
I haven't gotten through the thirds yet, but here I'll just send you a list. Whatever thirds are available, I'll be happy to take a look.
Cool. Tight.
Obviously, I've got slow. I've got sending. Okay.
All right. So, the three of you, would you like to make your way inside to Lenny's Absurdities?
Of course.
Yes. Sure would.
All right, I had to find my shopping.
It's interesting how much this place stands out from the rest of the center. It's just unique.
Some might even say it's absurd. That's in character.
I see what you did there, CG. I appreciate it.
All I know is that if Lenny is anything like Babby, I'm going to be very aggravated.
I'm sure not every magic store purveyor is like Babby or Bobby.
They're double consonants ending in Y. They're all going to be the same. I'm calling it. It's like a.
Oh. So, are you expecting Lenny at some point to leave and assure us that his brother Lonnie is a totally different person?
Something like that.
Okay.
I mean, Robbie would sound kind of the same with a Y at the end. It might become Ravy, but I could see it happening.
But then
Maybe it's the
he
source
would
of
have to be
magical powers.
Ravvy. Ravi.
Oh, I see. So my doppelganger just has to be the same spelling, but a different pronunciation.
With a Y at the end.
Mm.
Be Ravi.
All right, as you guys have that conversation, you make your way inside. As you enter the front doors, you do see a pretty full stocked shop of different items and trinkets. Nothing. There doesn't appear to be a very good organization system here. So you just see spatterings of there's weapons and potions and vials and there's a shield on one wall. There's just absurdities.
Who do I see at the counter or running the place?
Staying behind the counter, you see a half-elven gentleman, somewhere in his mid-years, on the younger side of mid. At least he likes to tell himself that. Dressed in a bright pink, not quite, not. How do I explain it? Not quite a tracksuit, but might as well be a tracksuit in fantasy terms.
Got it. Bright pink. Okay, cool. He's a quirky one.
Hair is jet black except for a single shock of white that goes through this one side of it.
I just kind of look back towards the two that are with me, towards Suji and Minto, and just go, God, I am not looking forward to my 300s. I don't want any gray in this beautiful hair of mine.
I just kind of touch my hair and look at it and be like, I don't see what the problem is.
Wait, is yours? Okay,
My hair's
I'm
like white,
forgetting, what is your-
like
White.
whitish
Oh.
gray. Yeah.
Whoops. No, Big Zeph, I wasn't to. Dude, that's your natural look. It works for you. It wouldn't work for me. You understand?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of military-looking humans with gray hair. Older humans. They cut it short and they have a beard and it looks pretty good.
Well, yes, but that doesn't even count for the humans. They think it'd be growing gray in the 50s.
Oh, well, you got to your 500s or so. We'll see.
Yes. All right. I'll make my approach.
Gentlemen, hello there. Thank you for coming to Lenny's Absurdities. How may I help you today?
He thinks he's
Hi,
gonna live to 500.
Are you Lenny? I'm presuming.
That would be me. I'm Fast Talking Lenny, owner of Lenny's Absurdities, here to help you find what you need.
Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm, Lenny. It's a pleasure to meet you. Ravi, and I kind of gesture towards the others.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, thank you for coming to my shop. What can I help you? What am I looking for? What can we do today?
Well, I'm sure that all of us would be interested in some of the different items you have scattered around, but I'm primarily here looking for expansions within my spellcasting abilities, and I'd like to see what scrolls you have available.
Looking for scrolls. Got a boy looking for scrolls here. So one time use. Okay, cool. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got in the back. 1 second for me.
Well, at least he's earning his namesake, and he talks very fast.
I'm just gonna wander away a few feet for browsing.
Sure thing.
Still chuckling to
Almost.
myself. Rafi thinks he's gonna live past 500.
Wait, normal elf age is like 800, right?
Up
Or is it
there.
or is it more like 400 or 500? I'm losing my damn mind.
I mean, there are some old elves. The world's only 1,000 years ish old.
Yeah, that part I do remember. This is a young world. I just couldn't remember the max age of elves, generally speaking.
You've met a couple elves that are probably pushing their 500-600s.
Mm.
I'll see what we got here in the scroll bin. Do. Come on. Load, damn it. There we go. All right, Ravi. I'll give you. I have a list of what scrolls he has here.
Okay.
That I'm going to
You
give you.
gonna send that to me or read it off?
I'm going to read it off, but I'm going to give you a chance here.
Okay.
You can pick one spell that's on your wish list. Give me a D100 roll.
Okay. 1 second.
You want upper 25%.
Got it. And no shenanigans on this one, I'm assuming.
That is correct. Pure luck check and just tell you which spell you're aiming for.
Got it. So before the roll or after?
Before.
So from the prominent ones, I mean, come on, Roach, you know the deal, the one I can't
Roll
stop
for
fucking
silvery-
talking about.
Silvery bars.
No, wait, what?
No, you want the other one.
No, no. The silvery barge is cool, but at the end of the day, it's OP. I've told you. You know what I want. I want the fucking vortex wharf.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's the fun one, man. I'm in a party of hit shit people. So anyway,
Right.
all right. Let me roll this.
75.
Fingers. Fingers crossed for me, boys. Nope.
All right, not today. But I can tell you what you've won. Let's see. First level.
Yeah, I'll have a cleaner list for you after the session. I'm sorry, Rich.
No worries. Cool. So first level, he has access to Burning Hands, Catapult.
Okay.
I know you have some of these. I'm just gonna read you.
Yeah. You're just telling me what's available. I understand.
Disguise Self, Featherfall, Ice Knife.
Got it. Okay.
Second level, he has Arcane Lock, Darkness, Detect Thoughts.
Wait, there's thoughts in this world?
Yes,
Yeah.
Detect
Wow.
Thoughts. All of them. It for seconds. Misty Step.
Okay.
And Rope Trick.
Got it. Okay.
Third
Anything
level.
from third level? Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Go on.
No worries. Third level, he has Blink.
Okay.
Tiny Hut, which I'm pretty sure you have.
Oh, no, I don't actually. That was one of the. See, that would have been one of my starred ones. So that's perfect. Because especially after what we just went through, the idea of recreating that magic is very interesting. Sorry, go on.
Nope, no worries. Is it for third? Yeah, that'd be it for third.
Okay. Are the prices the same for each level?
Yeah. So it is. So here it is 200 for a first level spell.
Okay.
And third. Second and third are each going to cost you 400.
Second and third are both 400. Okay. All right. Let me think that over, and then the other two can start asking their questions, inquiries, etc.
Yep, see Lenny come from the back. He just dumps like a pile of scrolls, and he's like sitting there reading up. Yep, this is a scroll. Yep, that's this. That's this. That's that. Third thing. Here you go. Tell me what you want.
Thank you, Lenny. I'll take a moment to just sort through these.
Yep, go right ahead. What about you two? What can I help you two find today? You're just browsing. Okay, cool.
Oh no! I'm just looking for a couple more healing potions. Just some minor ones, maybe one or two greater ones.
Healing potions. You're looking for healing potions. Healing potions is 100% something I can help you with today. Are you looking for a lot of healing potions? We give you a big discount if you buy in bulk. But we got plenty of healing potions. A couple other potions that do a little bit more than healing. What are you looking for? What can I help you with?
I'm gonna perk up and walk over. What kind of other potions?
What kind of other potions? Well, I have potions of all kinds of things. I have potions of haste. I have potions of flying. I have potions of gaseous form. Potions of heroism.
Potions of gaseous form. That's a fun one.
What was that last one?
Heroism. He just split it up weirdly.
Heroism?
Yeah.
Potion of heroism. Elaborate.
Well, it is a potion that gives you heroism.
Damn it.
What
We can't escape the ism.
what does that do?
It gives you the ism.
It potion of heroism. I believe, let me just pull it up the exact thing. I believe you're immune to being frightened. Yeah, you're immune to being frightened. You get temporary hit points, and you add a D4 to all of your. Sorry, just gonna make sure I get the exact stats on it. 9%. I know it's immunity to fear. You get temporary hit points. I don't remember how much, and then it's essentially it's a mini bless in a potion. You get like a D4 added to attack rolls and saving throws.
Interesting. How much is that?
One second, my fine friend, as I pull up potion heroism. Yes. Potion of heroism will run you 600 gold pieces. And yeah, so for 1 hour, you gain 10 temporary hit points, and you are under the bless spell, non-concentration.
I can bless myself. I'm not spending 600 gold on that.
Well,
I just kind of stare at Suji. Wonder what he thinks
As
about
they're
it.
doing their thing, I am going to, as subtly as I can, walk outside and enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
That is going to be Eagle Splendor for charisma checks.
All right.
Then I'll come back in.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Is it Lenny or Lemmy? Lemmy?
Lenny.
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 Lenny. So we might be willing to buy in bulk. What about the minor ones? How much bulk would you be talking about? Like 5 more? What?
Sure thing. So lesser healing potions, I have about 10 in stock currently at 50 gold pieces a piece. Depending on how many you buy, the more discount I can give you. How many are you looking for? I also got greater healing potions, and I got 2 superior healing potions. Ooh, wow, superior.
Ooh.
How much are the graders and superiors?
Greater healing potion will run you back about 350 per healing potion for greater healing potion, and the superior will walk you back a whopping 1,200.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
What if? How much would you do if we just bought out all your minor ones, all 10 of them?
10 at 50 a piece, that'd be 500 gold. Well, I say for all 10 of my lesser healing potions, I think I can go ahead and give you a deal for, let's call it 400. A nice even 400 gold pieces.
Suji, held that for the moment. Let's sort all this out at the end.
I'm just getting some information out.
Lenny, could you? I've got an idea of what I'm looking for from your scrolls, but before I get those, can you tell us more about some of the different absurdities you have around the shop, or just kind of gesturing towards the walls? I assume whatever stuff on display, basically.
Sure thing. I got plenty of absurdities to go around. Looking for kind of weird and kooky. You looking for weapons that do some fun shit? You looking for just crazy magic thing? What do you want? What tickles your fancy?
Well, I certainly would be opposed to something in the way of armor. I mean, if you have something more interesting, a gesture towards the shield I have, is something more interesting than this. Or any manner of wands, arcane foci, and anything that might help a spellcaster such as myself.
Not much in the way of arcane foci at the moment. It's a fun word. Foci.
It is a strange word, right? I had to pause on that one. Like, wait, focuses? No, that's not it.
Foci, focuses. Who the fuck ever cares? I don't have any. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's see. So they got that shield over there. You see, he kind of runs over and like pops it off the wall. Yeah. This one.
What does this one do?
All right. So this one, what you do is, you got it right, and you say its command word, and then you don't have to hold it.
Ah,
You still get
I
all
see.
the bonuses of having a shield, but your hands are free.
oh, that's
Pretty
a,
absurd, isn't it?
yeah, it's floating protection. And so DM, just for my own purposes, that is a base item, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, still a magic item. It's a basic magic item, yeah.
Is that attunement?
Yep.
That is attunement. Okay. That's attunement. Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. It would help if I remember the name of the item.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it too. I could not.
Magic. Come on, internet, you can do it. I believe in you. I really don't. Fun's wrong. Come on. Computer just wants to just not. There we go. I think it's just animated shield, right? Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep, animated shield. Yep.
So not that I do it often, but theoretically that would allow me to wield my sword and still cast spells while getting the shield bonus.
That is correct.
Got it. Okay. Okay, and anything in the way of armor? Personally, I'd be looking for medium or light. Nothing too heavy. I don't really have the strength to wield it.
Not much in the way of armor right now. I have pretty armor light at the moment. Yeah, got a couple weapons. The swords. There's an axe over there somewhere. It might be under that cloak, maybe. Let's see.
What about jewelry? Anything in the rings, necklaces, any other adornments?
Yeah. I got some jewelry. I can sell you. Let's see what we got. See, he's not even looking in a case. He actually like looks down at his hands. You can see he's got like 15 different rings on.
Oh. You're not attuned to all of those.
No, don't be absurd. That'd be crazy.
I mean, why would I think something absurd would happen here, Lenny?
Insane.
Yeah, I'm looking for a pearl power. So I basically phrase it like anything that helps maybe cast a few more spells during the day. Sometimes I feel a little drained on energy.
Oh, so yeah, as while I'm looking at these rings here, I do have one ring of spell storing. I can let go of. I got two different protection that I can get rid of. I got 1 ring of mind shielding and a ring of fire resistance.
Oh.
So you said 2 different rings of protection, both +1s, I'm assuming?
Oh, +1. Yeah.
Okay. Could we have some prices on all this stuff when you can?
Certainly.
I'm writing my list out. I'll make sure I have this ready just so, like, for the others too.
I'm assuming all these rings need to be attuned to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. That's
Yeah, you're running low on them slots, buddy.
I don't. We only have 3, right? I've been running low.
Yeah, I got a couple slots open.
All right. Ring of mind shielding. It's gonna run you 450.
Mm-hmm.
What's that do mechanically?
Here, I got it. Let him keep doing his thing. I got you on the mind shielding. Immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. And creatures can only telepathically communicate with you if you allow it. And you can use an action to make the ring invisible. And if you die while wearing it, your soul enters the ring.
Interesting.
So it won't keep the shadow people at bay. Damn.
No, it will not.
I need one of them.
Let's see. Ring of protection. Rings of protection are gonna run you 800.
Okay.
And for anyone who wants to know, that is +1 to AC and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Ring of spell storing is going to cost you 3K.
3K. There's the big stuff. I was wondering what that was gonna run.
That's just another spell slot.
Nah.
No, so the ring of spell storing can store up to 5 levels worth of spells. The spells are cast into it, and then they can be cast by the wielder of the ring. The spells can be cast into it by anyone. So if, for example, Suji bought it, I could cast spells into it that then he could use.
Oh.
I need it.
You're not there, Seven.
I know.
What are you attuned to? Well, that's what I was saying. Like, what I figure the horses and everything. I figure that'll be a pretty, tailoring trip. But I can communicate all this too. I'll send a message before we leave.
Ring of fire resist is 2K.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shield.
Yeah. Animated shield. Animated shield is going to cost you 8K.
8K. Woof. All right. Well, even if I had the money, I wasn't sure if it would be worth it. Now it's definitely not worth it. I guess for some people, for Gish characters, that would be super useful, but not so much for me. Okay. Anything else of note before we decide on our purchases here, Lenny?
There actually is one other item that I've seen before, and a party member keeps talking about it, and I think it would be really funny if I had it. It was a type of shoe that allowed him to just climb onto walls. Do you have anything like that? This
I'll
is
give you this.
obviously-
I'll give you a 25% chance of this, Chris. Give me a D100.
Dun, dun, dun.
Top 75 or top 25%. So 75 or up. Nope.
Oh.
No.
Hey, he said a 25. I got a 25. That seems pretty legit.
And I've consistently said top 25. Sorry about that.
Well, I go from low. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
No worries. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Boots of spider climb or slippers of spider climb. Yeah, nothing that way right now. But let's see. As far as other cool stuff we got going on. I got this one, and he pulls out kind of this like, it's a necklace, and it has a not quite cartoony, not quite anatomic heart wrapped in a chain.
Mhm.
Yeah, this one's pretty interesting. You guys, and he kind of looks at you all over. You all seem like the combative type, if I had to guess.
That's a good assumption there, Lenny.
Yeah, well, so see, this will, if you ever find yourself in a particular dicey situation, this will help you help some of your friends or yourself in certain situations. This is my one of Roach's items. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was trying to think. I was like, what fucking necklace is this? I know there's like necklaces of fireball, like prayer beads. I had no fucking clue what you're talking about here.
So basically, mechanically, the way the necklace works, you can use it as many times a day as you have hit dice. And you can expend a hit dice as a bonus action to heal yourself or a creature within 5 feet of you.
For the value of that hit dice.
You
So that expend hit dice as a bonus action
for yourself.
to heal self or creature within 5 feet. And I could say like I'm using one.
Sorry.
It's fine. You can say I'm using one or I'm using multiple.
You can only use one at a time.
Oh, okay, got it.
Interesting.
And what does that one run us?
The quick healer necklace that will run you about 5K.
Oof. Okay. All right. So I turn to Suji and Vintef. So how about we buy what we need now and let the rest of the group know what's still available, and if we need to swing back, we can.
I want to hear more about the other oddities. He said he had some weird magic stuff. All I see are some rings and a necklace. What else is there?
All right.
I'll just be back in 30 seconds.
I'm posting what we got so far, just in case people have not been note taking in Thursday chat, just so everyone can see.
What do we got? Cool.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Well, you want something unique? I got something. He's starting to just push shit aside. This. He pulls up. It's a statue about 2 or 3 inches tall. Look closely. It's looks to be a set of 3 goats on top of each other.
Goats. Okay, Lenny, what's it do?
All right, so this one right here, right? So what you're gonna do is when you take it, doesn't require attunement. Don't worry about that. You gotta speak its command word, right?
No.
And when you do, this particular one, since you see there's 3 different goats, 3 different sized goats, it can do one of 3 things essentially. One goat turns into a large goat. You can ride it. It's a riding goat.
Okay.
Need it.
Yeah, and it's let's see, it's So yeah, it stays a riding goat, and got 24 charges, and each hour or portion thereafter it spends in beast form. It costs a charge, and while it has charges, you can use it as often as you wish. You can always turn into a goat and just travel on it. Once it runs out of charges, it goes back to being a figurine for a couple days, so that you can use it again. The second one turns into a giant goat for up to 3 hours.
Giant goat.
Giant goat.
Is it under the user's command?
It is, yeah.
Hmm.
But if you do that, you can't use that one again until 30 days.
I see.
The final one, the final goat, it also becomes a giant goat. The second goat can't attack. The third goat can't attack. It's still just a giant goat. But you can remove the horns from the goat and use them as weapons.
I see.
Interesting. That doesn't have much. I'm not really interested in goats.
So the giant goat that also
Whoa. I like goats. I like animals.
the goat that also becomes a weapon. The giant goat, the third one. What it also does is while it's out and you're using its horns, it produces like this aura that things that are hostile towards you can be afraid of you.
Oh. Spooky goat.
Yeah, it's intimidating. It's a giant fucking goat.
Does it at least look mean? Is it a mean goat?
Have you met a nice goat?
They're all goofy looking.
You clearly have never been kicked in the head by a goat.
Personally, I haven't.
Or
I have
kicked one
not.
or too many times.
Suji, you want to be a goat man?
What does the figurine run?
Rare. So the figurine of the ivory goat will run you 800 gold pieces.
Okay.
Seems fair for something that could be useful.
Yeah, some interesting utility, certainly.
And how often can you use the other giant goat? Is it the same? Let's call it
15
cooldown.
days.
15 days.
Yeah.
Did the goat's horns have any special properties? Or are they just generic melee weapons?
One becomes a +1 lance, the other is a +2 longsword.
These are useless to me.
Okay, so all right, let me do some math on my end for at least my own stuff. You guys can figure out what you want to do here.
We have a
Wait,
couple
how
party
much is
members who are going to be coming through. They might be interested in it if Suji doesn't want it.
How much is the goat item again?
800.
800.
Anything else? You got shelves and shelves. You said you got a bunch of stuff, and you give me a goat statue. Do I look like a farmer?
I thought the goat was pretty cool. It does some cool stuff and pick goats. It has 3 different goats for the price of one.
I mean, the logic's there.
Do the math there. That's like
It's interesting, just not to me personally.
Would be so much more defensive if it summoned 4 goats, but I understand. There is always limitations to magic.
Says the one who summons 4 bears.
Yo, you don't understand the inside jokes, so shut the fuck up.
So, look, I kind of huddle, so to speak, with Suji and Vintas. Like, look, let me negotiate. I've magically enhanced myself outside. Let me negotiate with him. What do you want? Personally, I'm interested in the figurine, one of the rings of protection. I'm going to buy 2 third and 2 second level scrolls, and then I know that we had some interest in the healing potions, at least for the group. I don't know about the greater or the superior ones, but at least those minor ones could be good in a pinch. I think it's worth getting all 10. Altogether on that would be 3,700. I'll try to negotiate him down. Is there anything that... Look, The Ring of Spell Storing is interesting, but personally, I mean, I'm more interested in expanding my own magical abilities. But with that, the usage for someone else could be very interesting. Do either of you want that or anything else from his list?
That
Spells.
was the only other item I'd truly be interested in. The goat thing maybe as well, but
Nothing
spell
piques my
storing.
interest. Spell storing,
Spell
I
storing
agree.
sounds very useful.
As a group, we should look into it. I don't know if either of us three would use that, but it's definitely something that one of our more melee inclined friends who aren't here right now would be.
Especially on travels where we don't see as much combat, just storing it for a sudden kind of sneak attack on the enemy could be
Yes, I mean,
insanely valuable.
most days I do have some sort of, magical capabilities remaining. It would be easy enough to fill it.
My
I think that
question
should be
is,
a high priority.
I want to know
even
more
if it
about the other
costs a lot
potions
of
he
our
has.
money.
DM, sorry, I gotta ask the question because I haven't thought about this, but it's something that crossed my mind. Can familiars wield items?
No.
Okay, all right. I was curious. On the Ring of Spell Storing, you know the deal, buddy. You know the deal. Yes, I look. If someone does someone have money left? I don't remember what he's been spending his money on, but I feel like if he learns of that item's existence, he's going to absolutely want it.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so DM, we're gonna show up there pretty soon, right?
No, because you guys both.
Oh,
This is catching you up in time. You guys spent probably like an hour at the tail end.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry, we'll have the discussion when we meet up.
We're gonna see if Seven's luck changes for these special roles.
Robbie, this guy has a shop full of items. I want to see one or two more things that might pique my interest, but I'm
Okay,
also
yeah,
interested in the other potions, like gaseous form. Like, huh?
Yeah. So look, do your thing. I'll sit here. I've got what I'm interested in. Ask him what else he has. Get some other prices on the potions, and we'll negotiate it all in bulk at the end.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good, Lenny.
Hey, yes. What can I do? What?
Any more magical items that you think would be interesting, similar to the goat? No attunement necessary. Is my personal interest, but
All right. Similar to the goat. What do I got?
just in the sense it doesn't require attunement. It doesn't need to be a cow summoning statue.
Gotcha. Okay, that was going to be my next question. If you were talking about just something that summons other animals, but yeah, no, I gotcha. Something that doesn't take your concentrations away from other magical things and beings. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see. I got this, and you see, he kind of pulls out this like a little copper coin and kind of like flips it in the air and catches it and kind of like shows it off to you. It's like, yeah, I got this. This doesn't require attunement. It's minor enchantment, but still pretty cool. This is a coin of delving. It's a copper coin, sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. If dropped a distance greater than 5 feet, the coin issues a melodious ringing sound when it hits a surface. Any creature that can hear the chime can determine the distance the coin dropped based on the tone.
Interesting. How much is that?
Oh, this whole thing? This thing will run you about 80 gold.
Okay, seems fair. Anything else?
Sure. Yeah, and basic. They require attunement, but of course, I got you can't be in Falthair and running a magic shop. I got a couple. I got actually only one cloak of elven kind left. One boots of elven kind left. Those are pretty usually pretty fun for people.
Cloak of elven. What is a cloak of elven kind?
Cloak of elven kind. Back one page.
Oh, both stealthy boy items. Yep.
Yeah.
It's interesting that the cloak requires attunement, but the boots don't. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So Cloak of Elvenkind, while you wear the cloak and have the hood up, wisdom checks made to see you have disadvantage. And you have advantage on stealth checks made to hide as the cloak's color shifts to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. That one requires attunement, but then they're
Just gonna
also...
glance at Suji, be like, in the boots.
I know your feet make. I have this in another campaign. Your feet make no movement. I'm trying to remember what the second effect is off the top of my head.
You have advantage on stealth checks that are based on sound.
Yeah, and you don't make sound as you move.
Yep.
They don't require attunement.
The boots do not. The cloak does.
I don't want the cloak anyway.
All right.
I can't attune to anything else. Otherwise, I would be using the fucking hammer.
That's my hand.
It's my hammer. Boots sound interesting. I'm gonna like 1 second, Lenny. I'm gonna look over to Ravi, like get close, but like ask him if he has anything, like in the back. I know you said you enhanced yourself or whatever you've done.
Yeah, so that's a good point. So I kind of walk over to him and just kind of lean in close, like, hey, look, Lenny, we are on a very dangerous journey ahead of us, and we do happen to be flush with a decent amount of coin. Now, you're not going to startle or scare us if you happen to have any items that, let's say, are frowned upon to sell, or maybe would be off-putting to some others. Anything you're, under the counter, back room, anything you might be hiding away. If you are, I can assure you, we are those customers.
Make a persuasion check.
One sec. That is a 19.
Not bad. He kind of looks over the three of you. All right, look. Yeah, I got some stuff in the back. Nothing too crazy right now. I got cleared out of a lot of my my heavy hitter stuff maybe a month or so back. Let me see what I got.
Finally getting somewhere. Thank you, Lenny.
I'm going to send a message to Valir.
Sure.
And just basically say to him, like, hey, look, kind of break down a little bit of this just to say, like, hey, look, we're here at the magic shop. Just, I think it'd be worthwhile once everyone is done, make your way over here.
Do I instantly get that message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can
Okay.
respond in 25 words or less. There's a new spell if you were curious.
Yeah. Sure thing. We'll be right over there. Also, make sure you say 7 looks dapper.
I'm sure he does look that. Oh, I can't respond. I'm not using another setting spell, so I will just note that. Hey, just apparently 7 is looking dapper. Just compliment him when he gets here. Make him feel good.
It's in 2 days. I don't have the suit yet.
Oh, right,
Yeah, it
right.
doesn't matter. Who said it? He said it.
He did say it.
Yeah, well, so that's perfect. And Seven's gonna walk in. He's gonna look exactly the same. Yeah. He's gonna be like, "Fuck! I don't even need the new clothes. Why did I buy this?" My friends say I look great.
I look good now. Wait a couple more days. Covered in gore. Got arrow holes in my clothes. All dirty and dinged up. Oh,
And then, of course, I relayed the message to Seven.
of course we're going clear. I want magic things.
Of course, Seven. We'll get you all the magic items you want.
Yeah. Even by force.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
So you guys wait maybe a minute or two. Eventually, Lenny does come from a little back room. Kind of looks around. All right, look. Like I said,
Lean in.
a lot of my bigger things got bought up recently. I do have a couple of more specialty things, depending on what you're looking for. You see, he pulls open a case. Shows you a dagger that's probably, normal dagger size, but you can see the blade is pitch black, and then like where running like kind of almost vein like is this like purplish, like not quite cracks, but like how like you get that glass effect sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're looking to do some damage on somebody, this is not a bad way to do it. It's a dagger of
Dagger what?
Dagger what?
venom.
Is that a standard thing? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. There it is.
Dagger of venom?
Oh, that's cute. Oh. That's an interesting one. Not for me, but maybe one of our other party members might be interested. You said you had a second one as well.
Just the one dagger. I do
Oh,
have.
sorry, second item.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got. This is it's a handy thing, but it's on the pricier side. Just put it that way.
Understood.
He holds up. I was making sure I get my color right.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah. All right. So he pulls up. It's an iridescent blue sphere.
Mm.
This this is what's referred to as an iron stone. But
Wow.
different ones.
Have I heard of any of these before?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Brad the player has, but oh no, not advantage. That's regular.
Still 21.
21.
A what stone?
Ioun.
An Ioun stone.
Oh.
IOUN.
Yeah.
There are many different ones.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
You're familiar with you. There's definitely archmages and professors in the different, Faltherian schools, and that you've met over time. That you've seen plenty of high level mages that had floating stones.
Yeah. I just kind of chuckle and look at him like, oh, what? Oh, did you rob one of the mage schools? Oh, good man. Haven't seen one of these in a couple of years.
They're hard to come by, and there's only a couple out there, and usually they're either willed to the schools or other mages, and you know, you gotta get lucky to find one, or have somebody really unlucky and find one. But specifically, this is the Ironstone of Insight.
It's like,
Wisdom score increased by 2 to a maximum of 20.
oh,
Mhm.
Oh man, I really wish that was the intellect one. I would have fucking done some horrible things in the city to get the gold for it. And what are you looking for on the stone?
This one's gonna run you 40k.
40K.
Yep, can't say I'm surprised. So
Suji just looks super shocked and faces like Robbie. Like, what does that
I
even do?
Yeah, what is it? What does it
I
do?
hold my finger up and I go back to the others. So I turn to the others. Say, look. The stone of insight. I mean, it's going to be quite literally floating around you once you're magically attuned to it, and it's this one is more of the benefit towards the sorts of spell casting that both of you do. It wouldn't do much for me, but I've you know, this is the sort of stone that would be used by clerics. Those are the druidic persuasions. So I thought we were rich, but if one of you want it, we're going to have to figure something out in this town, because I'm not even sure we could get it if we all pooled our money. God damn, we should have stolen more from that fake quartz beard gold fund.
We really should have.
Ah,
We never
Yeah,
stole anything, Ravi.
look, yeah, I mean, yes, no, of course, we would never do something like that. Look, disappointing, but look, knowing he has it and it's a secret item, and you know, he's holding it in the back, and he's looking for 40,000 gold on it, I would say note that, and maybe come back to this town later for it. I think for either of you, this would be a very valuable addition to your toolkit.
Maybe the broker would loan us money. Who knows?
If you'd like to ask him about his loan shark services, more than welcome. But yes, like I said, it's they are prominent amongst the mage schools. Exceedingly rare, certainly not a ridiculous ask in terms of as absurd as that, you know, cost might seem. It is reasonable.
I want it.
Either way, let's not get mixed up on that right now. Do you think the dagger has any value to us?
Possibly to one of the others. I mean, you know, maybe Seven. He certainly loves his weapons. It's hard for me to see, you know, honestly, any of them, Zaishori or Seven or Balea, utilizing a dagger, but maybe as a backup weapon.
I keep a dagger as a backup. Does it require attunement?
Dagger of
No.
no.
Oh. I do keep a dagger as a backup. How much is it, Lenny? How much is the dagger? Well, I want the stone. I can't afford the stone.
But let me put it a different way, Lenny. We'll be back for the stone.
All right. Well, can't guarantee the stone be here, but for this,
No, of course not.
know what it be. The dagger. I let the dagger go for 5k.
5K for the dagger.
I'd rather have goats over a dagger.
Then buy the goat
Well, how about-
statue. Only 800 gold.
I admittedly, I'm also interested in the goat statue. We can share it. I don't mind. It's not an attunement item, so it can easily be swapped between the two of us.
Yeah, that seems cool. So what was everything we wanted? We wanted the potions, that's a given.
Well, I don't know if you all. I know Vintep was asking about potentially other potions. Like I said, I personally would like the figurine, the Ring of Protection, 2 third and second level spell scrolls, and then I'm just going to include all 10 minor healings so I can hopefully get us a better deal on the bundle.
Yeah, I say we also try to negotiate the spell storing ring, because that does seem very valuable to me. I definitely wouldn't mind putting whatever amount of money I have towards it.
How much do you have on you, Suji? I have roughly 5,000 at the moment.
I would assume I have, because we have pretty much all even amount of money, right?
No, some of us stole from the fund, some of us didn't. Some of us have spent money on, like I've spent money on scrolls, others haven't. There's been, it's been some random. I don't think we're anywhere close to even across the board, honestly. So it's just tracking your own gold.
Yeah, my gold got kind of deleted a while ago. That's been an issue, and I'm like, I can't really backtrack.
So you don't actually, you really don't know how much you have, dude. Oh, that's really messy. Did you steal from the gold fund?
Oh, you mean when we took it all from at the end? Yeah, I went the average amount. What was that, like 2K?
Some of us took 2, some of us took 3.
Yeah, I only took 2.
So then 2 on top of what we'd been. I don't have all my gold history, Chris, but I know we've been paid for some jobs. Unfortunately, I really can't give you a ton of help here, dude. This is one of those things you really got to track yourself.
Yeah, my old notes all got deleted.
You didn't track it in your character sheet?
No, I was going through how the character sheet worked. I had it all on a sticky note in the past.
Oh, no. Text document, baby. Text document.
Yeah.
You fucking noob.
Vintef, how much do you have on you?
206 platinum, 792 gold.
Oh, you're running a bit low.
Yeah.
Look, if Suji, if you would like the spell storing ring, make sure you have enough on you, and I'll add it to the negotiations.
I have a couple thousand.
How much do we have
gems.
in the group fund of my work?
The group fund was expended entirely as part of paying Schmidt. So we need to replenish it.
Group fund got us here.
No, I paid Schmidt.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. My apologies. The party fund is in my bag right now. It's 38 platinum and 5 gold, so 385 gold in total. It's not much. It's just for expenses like horses and things like that.
Gotcha.
DM, just for expediency, I don't remember what the original jobs paying on the broker were, but I'm just trying to think back. I don't remember Suji really buying much. So if he's still 2,000, can we just kind of, just for ease, just give him a total roughly, even if it's in the lower end, just so he has a number?
I mean, I would
2,000 from the party fund plus pay for prior jobs.
Yeah, I mean, I can get the exact. I can average probably somewhere in the 5K ish area.
I'm fine with saying 4K. I'll go with 42.
We definitely got 2,000. Remember, we got 2,000 ish from the broker, so you have minimum 4 because we got 2,000 a pop basically from the broker, plus some other money.
Yeah.
Well, you spent a bunch of money.
Yeah, I do.
I bought a little bit of potions in the past. I think I have some sapphires, but I haven't used those. Okay. So I put 4,200.
It's a little too pricey for a dagger I'm rarely, if ever, going to use. I just want it because it looks nice.
Suji, do you want the ring for yourself, or are you just getting it for the group?
I definitely don't mind it being for the group. I just think it's a very strong item, possibly the strongest of everything here, in my opinion.
Very well might be. Okay, so, all right. Are we good, or do you want other stuff, Vinta?
I wanted to know about the potion of gaseous form and whatever other special potions he had, because we only heard about the one of heroism.
Okay, I've added that to the list, so I have our running total right now.
Yep.
So you just need to get the potion pricing, then I can add those.
Yeah. And possibly any other potions he has in the back if you want to coerce him again. But
So gaseous form would be 1,000.
what to do? Or is
During
it standard?
duration, you gain the effect of the gaseous form spell for an hour, or until you end the effect as a bonus action. So yeah, you can turn to gas. Yeah, while in the form, you have a fly speed of 10 feet. Has resistance to non-magical damage and has advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. Target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks. Though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces, the target can't fall and remains hovering in the air even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated.
This Lenny guy has a lot of like rogue type shit. Stealthy.
Yeah, theoretically, if we had a rogue in this group, the dagger plus the cloak and the boots could be a pretty cool combo. But
Potentially gaseous form, you could like go through like a lock keyhole or some shit.
Yeah. As long as you can pass all the way through.
Interesting. Any other potions? I know you mentioned something else other than heroism in that.
Haste.
Haste.
oh, potion. How much is the haste?
Potion of haste is 2. Loading. Potion of haste is 7k.
7k. Oof.
I mean, yeah, that is strong for sure. But okay, I'm still good at my original idea plus the spell story.
Haste without concentration. So.
Yeah, really good for sure.
Seems busted. Where's our our resident potion lover tiefling?
I think that about covers it, Vinteth. If you don't mind, I'm going to
Go for it.
move to this negotiation.
So we're going with the ring of spell storing because I think I definitely want that. The statue and what else? The 10 potions.
I'm
What
getting
else do you guys want?
the Ring of Protection, 2 third and second level spell scrolls, and all 10 minor healing potions, which we can divide amongst the party.
Yeah, I'm sure they have no issues paying for that.
In worst case, we'll take them out of the party fund and we'll replenish it later. Okay, so I will head up to the counter. Lenny, yeah, we've discussed and I think we're good to go for now.
All right.
So I'm interested in the figurine. I kind of turned back towards the group. Like, oh wait, sorry, Suji. Just 1 second. I go back to Suji 1 sec. Sorry, just out of campaign. Just Suji, Chris, what are your attunements right now?
I'm attuned to the shoulders. Am I actually attuned to the scythe brooch? No.
it is part of the attunement
Yeah.
to your pauldrons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just attuned to the pauldrons.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and say that. All right, so Suji, I'm getting one of the rings for myself. I think one of the others, if not for you, would be very useful for someone. Certainly.
You're talking about the spell storing ring, right?
No. The Ring of Protection.
How much did
I'm
he
getting
say
one
that
for
was gonna be?
800 apiece.
It's not a bad price.
Look, I'll get it, and whoever wants it can just simply pay me for it at whatever price I negotiate. We'll keep it simple, and move forward that way. All right. So let me think about that for a sec. Okay. So Lenny, we're interested in the figurine, the ivory goats, both rings of protection. I'd like to get 4 of your scrolls: the tiny huts, blink, rope trick, and detect thoughts, and the ring of spell storing, and all 10 minor healing potions.
All right.
Now, this larger buy, how about all out the door? We call it 5,500 gold.
So just want to confirm that is.
And just for ease on your part, that the real total is 73.
Said both rings of protection. There we go. Okay. 1,000. Why is my numbers not adding?
Did I fuck up? I think I'm good on that.
And you're buying, you said 4 spells. Were they all
2/3, 2 seconds.
so? $16, 5, 3. So I have it at 75.
Oh, yep, 75, not 73. My bad.
Nope, no worries.
Yeah, I'll still ask for the 55.
Sure. Make a persuasion check.
Big numbers. I am going to use a chronal shift on that. DM, quick question for you. Can I use both a minor and a regular chronal shift in the same sequence, or am I limited to 1 per?
I don't think either of them.
Like the minor, quote unquote, which, as you know, is reflavored luck, is not a reaction. My regular chronal shift is a reaction.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I'll say yes for now, and I reserve the right to change that if I think it's crazy.
Too much.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So as I'm talking to him, you just you see minor movements of my hands on our side of the counter, and I'm going to use 1 more on the chronal. Right.
We're gonna get there.
You see me, as I'm talking very smoothly, you see frantic movements of my fingers by the on our side of the counter as I'm just staring this guy down. And as I'm done, I just kind of extend my hand towards him. So what do you say? Let's get it done, and we'll be back for that Iron Stone once we've gathered the funds.
Can you make a sleight of hand check for me?
Sure. 17.
Okay. He looks at you, looks at your hand. He thinks about it for a second. He's like, he goes to reach for your hand. He's like, look, I'll tell you what. We call it 65. I appreciate the hustle. The enhanceability outside the door and the little bit of magic you just did right there.
Lenny,
Revy, level with me. Level with me.
Yes, fair enough.
Don't get me wrong. Fast talking Lenny appreciates the hustle, and that's why I'm still going to deal here. I appreciate it. 65, the lot's yours. We can walk away with it.
Fair enough. 65 it is.
There you go. He finishes, reaches, and grabs her hand. Roll 26 on
Alright.
perception check versus your sleight of hand.
He
Damn.
that
26.
I rolled a 26 for his perception check against your sleight of hand to see.
Oh,
Jesus,
wow.
okay, this guy was detecting my use of magic no matter what. I could not have beaten that.
Nat 20.
You know what? Hey, considering he detected the magic use, I'll take 1,000 off. He could have been pissed off and been like, "Nah, full price, fuck you." So,
Oh, man, Fast talking Lenny appreciates the hustle, guy. You know, you gotta try to make a buck here. It's fine. Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure doing business with all of you. It goes in and wraps up everything you got. If you're ever looking for something, or if you know, something in the back piqued your interest and you feel like coming back, you know where to find me.
sounds good. Thank you so much. And as we grab those items, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to take. So Suji, if it works for you, just because I actually don't physically have this much money on me, I'm going to take from you for the spell storing.
Yeah.
So please note your gold. I'm going to do 3,000 times the minus the 13% discount I just got. So give me 2610.
Cool.
And then that means that with what I've paid, that's 38.90. Okay. And then we can figure out the potions and everything else later. And obviously whoever else wants the other ring of protection. But I'll have these prices basically. I'm not overcharging the group. I'm going to give them the prices at the discount I just negotiated. So I'll just do my 13% off whenever somebody wants something, and including on the potions. Actually, this one's easy. 500 minus 30 or 50 minus 13%. So okay, that one's a little bit easier. So then 440. Okay. All right. So that's simple enough. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll clear the party fund and just hand out the potions. Seems easier. All right, so then minus that, so the 400. So then I'm subtracting 34.90 from my gold in total, and the party fund is cleared.
And Robbie, would you want to just split the goat statue, hand it back and forth every once in a while? I'll give you 348 gold.
Sure. Yes. You know, and we can mess around, see who can utilize it most effectively, and go about it that way. So you said you're gonna be 3. Oh, you just did the math.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
right. Got it.
While they're doing
Okay.
this bullshit, I'm gonna hang back and like, all right, Lenny. One last question before we go.
Hey, what's up?
Where's the nearest Church of Sornwood?
Oh, that's an easy question. Oh, I thought you were going to ask me something hard and difficult again. Close church to the mother. Oh God. Let's see. There's. Looking for quaint, or are you looking for like all the theatrics?
Quaint is enough.
Fair enough. Yep. He gives you directions, and as soon as my fucking Falfair notes decide to load, I will send you the names of the 3 churches that are in town.
Awesome. We have 3 places to go.
Well, just for your awareness, I'm also going to get 400 more gold in magical ink and paper for spell copying, and 80 more gold worth of incense, charcoal, and herbs for Find Familiar. I'm assuming I'll be good there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll do the same 80 gold worth of that shit.
Cool.
I haven't been tracking that at all. I've only
You guys
summoned
finish
stuff.
wrapping up, paying Lenny, grabbing your stuff. You walk outside, and about this time, 7 Valir and Saishori would be making their way through town towards the magic shop that they were pointed to.
I want the cool magic things.
Oh, Seven, you look so dapper and wonderful right now. Look at you. You're great.
Yeah, you're looking extra dapper. Like, did anything great happen to you or something?
Well, I'm gonna just look at myself. That you saw me. I was wearing this the whole time, but I did have a new suit made just for me. But it's gonna take 2 days. It's gonna have a hole for my tail and it's stretched, and it's very cool. It's very good.
Oh, good. Well, we've got the time. I mean, theoretically, we're still on our way towards the forge. Did you also secure horses and carts for us?
Now, did you find the manticore blood?
No, Schmidt never answered. So we have no clue who we're supposed to talk to about that.
Why
Other
didn't
than
we
the
ask Lenny
first
about that?
guy.
Yeah, I was just
No.
gonna ask, why didn't you? Were you guys too excited about all the other items? You guys completely forgot the main thing.
He had spell scrolls, Valia. Yes, I was excited.
Well,
The guy has a fucking Ioun stone. I haven't seen one of those for a couple of years since the damn mage schools.
Is it edible?
I don't think so. Do you have 40,000 gold? Then you can check.
I don't have 40,000 gold. I have. I'm gonna pull out 150 platinum, 166 platinum, and 29 gold pieces. I have this much, Robbie.
let me get this out of the way. How many potions does each of you have on you? Healing potions.
I have none.
I
No.
have about 4.
4. Okay.
My fucking PDF would scroll. I have 1 greater and 2 lesser.
Okay. What about you, Suji?
Some of them might be platinum, but I have about 1,200 gold left.
No. Healing potions, Suji.
Oh, healing potions. I was out before this, so that's why I wanted to stock up on them. So
Okay. So
I'll just take one for now, since I might not be traveling back with you.
Well, no, look, it's just good for all of us to have some on us. How about for now? I'll give 7 3, and you 2,
Okay.
and then I don't know if Zaishori we'll allocate a couple for her, but it seems like you're good to go, Vinteth, and then
Yeah.
Valir is good too. So if I have 2 to 3 for Zaishori, that leaves me with 2 to 3 after that. But yeah,
So
mark 3 for you, 7, and then 2
Alright.
for you, Suji. That brings us down to 6, and then I'll theoretically have 2 to 3 for Zaishori if she wants them. Once we know what she has on her, but for now I'll just mark myself down to 6, and
Cool.
that was with clearing out the party fund.
All right. So now 7 gets to go into the store.
Excuse me.
I will pick up with that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will call it there, as that would at least hopefully give Rose a chance to go shopping as well if there's anything that piqued her interest.
So next week, our last stop before theoretically we leave, we just got to go back in for Lenny to ask him for the Manicore's blood, and then we find the forge.
Yes.
Yeah. And 7's gonna need some new fancy boots to match his new fancy suit.
Would anyone for bookkeeping purposes like to just out of session? I would basically be holding up the ring. Like, whoever wants it, you just buy it from me at the discounted price. I'll leave that up to you two, or up to everyone. It's the ring of protection. You would need to give me 696 gold for it.
What's it do? Again,
It's
so
an
I know there were
attunement
2 of
item
them.
that gives +1 to AC and +1 to saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be interested in that. But Volir could also whoop Robbie, just take it, you know. Not kidding, no.
You know,
But
7
no,
can be
no.
pretty persuasive sometimes.
I'll take it as a gift.
There will be
You
no
know,
gift. You can't even use it. You're overflowing with magical items, Winter.
You'll give it to me
Yeah.
as a gift.
No, I don't. There will be no generosity here.
Give it to you as an allowance, as in
An
I allow
allowance.
you to give me that ring.
I want the Ioun Stone, dude. Oh,
I want
baby.
Dude,
wanna
that thing.
No, I mean, don't. No, look, the Ion Stone would be nuts for both you and Suji.
Wait, Suji, what's your wisdom at?
I think it's 15.
Oh yeah, you need more than I do. Never mind.
Your primary, Jesus, your primary. Yeah, you definitely need it.
Yeah,
Holy
you
shit.
definitely need more than I do.
Yeah, that's your primary spellcasting stat as a druid.
Yeah. Even though it is, it's like not too many of my rolls really require wisdom, you know?
It makes your DC, your save DC higher though, if it was
Yeah.
higher. So
7 needs to spawn some.
Yeah,
stuff
it's
to make
it's
it
for your
harder.
spell attacks and your spell DC. Your primary spellcasting trait is or stat is super important for sure.
primary
I
spell
guess-
casting stat is monkey.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for you it actually is less important, Chris, because like you was not that it's your only spell, but you do summon like the conjure animals a lot. And that
Yeah.
doesn't really matter for what your stat is. That just is.
Or my wave, or like even my
Okay,
thorns
so
all
for
over
now-
the place.
So for now, no one is buying this from me, so I'm putting 2 Ring of Protections onto my list. And then Chris, just please note, because I'm giving it to you, that you currently have the Ring of Spell Storing in your possession.
All right. So, DM, will I get a chance to roll that luck thing if I go in there?
Yes, but it cannot be for the same items I've already said are not there.
Oh no. It's for other stuffs. I have money for those. I have money for things. I need to know if I need more money for mystery items or if I have to pawn my big ass chunk of amber.
You have a big ass chunk of amber.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 1,500, right? That's what I have it marked down as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I gave my other stones to Babby.
Oh, I was debating asking him about the Dragon's Blood thing or not. It's currently in the bag of holding.
You know,
Maybe-
think the soul.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. Fucking 7.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What? You still got it.
Barely.
I'll pray to your God about it.
But yeah, like I said, any base items while you guys are in town that you want to add up, like I said, rope, anything that you can get from the player's handbook.
All right. Theoretically, how many javelins could I hold? Does it just wait, or does it just become obnoxious at a point?
It just becomes obnoxious at a point.
Okay.
No,
Damn. He told
I-
no ass.
I mean, I've offered this to somebody before for a barbarian because I think it would be cool. It makes sense. If you found it and or commissioned it, you could theoretically get what would be equivalent to a quiver of javelins,
Okay.
which is just going to be a giant basket on your back.
All right. How much is that?
Yeah, gotta find somebody to make it, or for
D-
some reason already has one made. I guess
yeah. Alright.
I just picture like a trash can with like walnut straps on it to make it a backpack.
Yeah. All right. Do you think Lenny will be impressed by Seven's appearance in his shop?
I guess we'll find out next
We
time.
are. On Zelenkov Z.
God damn it!
Look.
Meanwhile,
pay-
It hasn't been made yet.
I'm
The
blowing
joke
the
had
world
to
up
come.
now.
every fucking time you say "meanwhile," I think of the narrator from not just Dragon Ball Z, but like DBZ Abridged. Like, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Like, fucking,
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah. But
oh
look,
shit.
at least it took us this long to make that joke.
That is true.
And it's not been a constant thing.
We've made it 60 something sessions without a Dragon Ball Z joke.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like that's pretty decent, actually.
I feel like we've all thought it at one point or another, though. We just haven't said it
Oh,
out
yeah.
loud.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, every group, even Critical Role, has the occasional shopping session, and so I think it was good to just you don't want them all the time, but it's nice occasionally to stop in and reap some of the benefits of your gold hoarding.
Blow all of your cash.
I do that
Yeah, well-
every single shopping trip.
I could not have afforded all of this without the thievery, so I'm glad we stole from the fake quartz beards. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. We stole from the real quartz beards because that was their money.
Yeah, well, it was getting sacrificed to some fucking eldritch bullshit anyway, so fuck him.
Alright. So, on a serious note, have I spent the most money on stupid things so far?
Oh,
Yeah, without a doubt.
It's
It's not even a question.
You've bought 3 outfits. I have my other campaign has been going on for like 8 years. I don't think they've bought a single article.
No, this is my second outfit, isn't it? The
I bought
first
some
fancy
fit-
suit and now this one.
Technically speaking, I bought some very fancy clothes, but that's only because I have this thing called the Glamored Studded Leather, which is just armor that can turn into looking like fancy clothes.
Yes, you brought practical armor.
Yes, exactly. It's a quote outfit, but it's still not. That.
7 cannot wear armor.
All right, I'm gonna post some reminders in the chat, but for now, I'm putting both Ring of Protections into my inventory, and you guys can debate amongst yourselves who wants / needs that more next week.
All right, on that note, I'm gonna
All right.
end the stream. Say bye bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.